Nothing like opening with a snort.
With a snort.
All right, Brenda, how's my sound? Can you hear me okay? Oh, I forgot to put my headphones on.
We don't have anybody yet. Oh, we got one.
Good morning, friends.
Good morning.
You're not up yet on mine. Sometimes it takes a minute.
We have one. Tell us who you are.
Yes, comment below if you're here so
Here
we
we
can
go.
say hello and good morning. Sun looks a little better outside today than yesterday.
Amy Seaman is on.
Hi, Amy.
We have one other person, but I can't tell who they are.
Hello, mystery person.
Oh, we got two more.
Today is Thursday, June 8th. It's a nice sunny day here in Albion. Well,
Semi-sunny.
It's not that sunny.
It's hazy.
But it's not smoky
Oh.
as bad as yesterday.
We're up to 5.
Oh, 5. Hi, friends.
One of them is Brenda, but that's okay.
Hey, Brenda.
Linda Luther is on. Hi, Linda.
So, comment below if you're taking part in the Great Western New
Why
York
can't I write a comment?
Shop Hop. We've had a lot of hoppers. Yesterday was hopping here.
Shop hopping.
And it's been super fun. We see more husbands this time of year than the whole rest of the year, which is fun. I like having the husbands come in. Brenda, are you having technical difficulties?
Yeah, it won't let me write a comment.
Joan is watching.
I'm going to go. No, I'll make some announcements and then I'll go and help Brenda a little bit. So, speaking of Shop Hop, I was going to make some announcements about that because if you are hopping or if you know of anybody who is hopping, or if you're on Facebook and want to share this with your quilting friends, that would be awesome because tomorrow and Saturday, the Village of Albion is going to be chock full of Strawberry Festival. So I'm trying to get the word out to all of the shop hoppers to let everyone know that you are welcome to come during the Strawberry Festival if you'd like to, and it's going to be super fun. But if you'd rather be able to park right out front, then either today or beginning on Tuesday, and I think it's just a couple of days after Tuesday, those are the days when you should come because it's going to be a lot of fun. But
The
streets
street.
are closed.
The street is closed.
This street
And
Main Street and the street behind us. So it's going to be a busy day, but it's going to be fun. And if you like a parade, there's going to be a great one on Saturday. So
10 o'clock.
Yep. All right, so the other thing that I wanted to announce, and I'm not sure how many of you on here participate in our second Saturday sampler, but that's a group that meets every second Saturday, and we get together here in the classroom and we talk about tips on the next block of the month that we're doing. And for those of you who are part of it, you should have gotten an email, and I'll send out a reminder as well, but we are not doing it on Saturday. We had planned to do an alternate place, but then it was just going to be too hard and too much to ask of the second Saturday gals. So we decided to postpone it until next Saturday. So we are going to be getting together as normal next Saturday, only we're going to be much more lenient about the rules. So those of you who are part of it know what the rules are, and we're just not going to worry about them next time. So, except if you're late, we'll still give you the side eye if you're late. But other than that, everything should be a lot more relaxed. So those were, I think, the only real announcements that I had. I have another one, but I'm gonna add it in a little bit. Nobody knows about it, but it's no big deal. So Irene has some things that she's going to share about our upcoming classes. So Irene and I are going to switch spots, and I'll see you in a minute.
Hello, good morning. In case you're wondering about this, I just want you to know that a week from yesterday is Flag Day. So we're getting as much mileage out of these babies as humanly possible. So, yes, our classes. Amy, you've already commented on this lovely quilt, and I know Beverly likes it too. This is called the Disappearing Hourglass. Did I say it right this time? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. It is a 2-color quilt besides the borders. And this class is Friday. Now, once again, it's during Strawberry Festival. So, but still, if you're interested, we still have spots open. It is Friday. I believe it's from 10 to sometime, 2 or 1 or something.
Are you talking about the class?
Yes, 10 to 2, there we go. Friday, 10 to 2. We have 5 spots left. So if you're interested, please give us a call, get online, pay for it online, do whatever you want to do, or pop in here today, pay for it. I don't think there'll be any popping on Friday, but you're welcome. You know, if you want to take it and you are concerned about your machine, you are actually welcome to bring it today and leave it here so you don't have to drag it through the crowd or whatever distance. Because not only is the street, sorry, I live in the country, the street going to be cut off, you know, shut off, and this street and that street, that means the parking lots that we have, if you're familiar with them, are going to be packed with vendors. And because our whole street are the food vendors, which is reason enough to come. And they're going to have to put their vehicles somewhere. So chances are the closest parking lots are going to be packed too. So, and who knows, maybe not. I'm hoping there's at least 1 spot for me. It's because I have to work. So, all right, that's Disappearing Hourglass. That's Linda's class.
We have a question real quick before you
Yes.
talk about the other one. So Betty Snyder would like to know where do you find your holiday attire?
I'm a big spender, so I go to either the dollar store or Walmart. I bought these at Walmart, and they have a whole rack of them. I had to choose which ones to get, so I went for the loudest ones. They have some that aren't quite as loud. These came from Walmart. When we did the past ones, I always got them at the dollar store. Is that dollar store? What's the one up next to the old Bells? It's not Family Dollar.
Dollar Tree?
Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. Thank you. I get my dollar stores. We used to have them all, and now we have just 2. So that's where I usually go. And because at the Dollar Tree, they're a lot less expensive. But anyway, so, okay. Another class we have coming up, which is a week from today, is a Tucker University class called Diamond Rex.
Sorry.
And you're fine.
I piled things up.
I forgot we would be talking about this today. I have my great big huge Diamond Rex quilt that I am binding right now. And I have it, I could have brought it. I worked on it this morning. But it's big. So it's called Arizona Highlands, if you want to see what it looks like on the Studio 180 site. It was a quilt that I tested. But it is a perfect example of how Diamond Rex, which is a rectangle with a diamond. That's how it got its name. This one I made with 2 different colors. And I'll show you how that works in a second. Can I bring the other one? Okay, I don't know where. Is there another one in the... Oh, it's right behind you. There's cute, adorable ones where you make the sides the same. Okay, I did these at a Deb Tucker reunion. I was making some Diamond Rex. And then you can use these for star points. That's why I did these, so that you put them around a square and they make star points. So this is an actual block with the Diamond Rex. Okay, so you will learn how to do the Diamond Rex. And we'll look at possible borders that you can do with Diamond Rex. That's what I'm working on right now with my Tucker University sophomore year. So, so that is on Thursday the 15th, and it is from 10 to 1. Okay, if you're interested, again, it's online, and it's also, you can pop in.
And are you offering a Zoom option of that too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do it Zoom every time. I have a wonderful woman in Maine she works every day, you know, all the time. And so I always send her the videos so that she can work on those. And then I go to Maine every once in a while and we get together. So it is available Zoom. So in person and Zoom, same time. I usually don't record it at that time, but if I have someone other than my friend Darla, then I will. I'll record it while we're working on it. Usually I send her a different video that I have. All right, then I'm gonna jump a little bit ahead out of classes and into row by row. I don't know if you have seen this yet. Is it all in the film? Which way? That good?
Well, I'll just turn this.
All right, and I don't know if you're familiar with row by row. It is a project that was started actually in New York State, somewhere in the Syracuse area, I believe. And it's meant that it started as a whole bunch of shops get together and each one designs their own row. And then you go shop to shop, kind of like shop hopping. You go shop to shop to collect them. And when you're done, they're all about this size, this width and this length.
Height.
I did it backwards with my hands, but that's good. You can't see it anyway. So, and then they go together to make a nice little throw. As it expanded, I have seen one years ago. I saw one that did 2. So it had I think 6 or 7 down, but 2 rows of them because so many shops had gotten involved. Now, if you're saying, I can't do it after I just shop hopped, that's fine. Use this as a runner. Linda Luther did a fantastic job of designing this for Albion with the strawberries. Very apropos with the Strawberry Festival starting tomorrow. And I think it's just a beautiful runner. It doesn't have to be a full quilt. You can just use it. It's cute. It's very cute. So, matter of fact, it is 37 inches long, and it is, 9.5 inches wide. Nice runner, very pretty runner. So if you are interested in this, we have kits available. Now, they have been flying out of here, so we have some more made up, or you can just get the pattern for free. So you either get the kit with everything you need to make that except the back, or you can just get the pattern and the way the program works. And it's a nationwide program now. Nationwide. Goes June 1st to August 31st. So if you're traveling, like she said, if you're traveling, you could pick it up anywhere. And I think that would be cool. There is a website for the row by row, and you can find, if you're going to go on a trip, you can check out, are there any quilt shops in the area that have these? Okay, I'm going to attempt to find a few in Ohio when I go out there for my baby. So just to let you know, we have more kits. If you were here and we were running low, we made more, and we're ready for you to come in and get your row by row. So, all right, I think that's it for me.
This is also available on the website. If you don't live locally and you want to just order it, you can order the kit, but the only way you can get the free pattern is to come into the shop.
Yeah. So if you want the kit and you want to get them before we run out again, you can pop on the website and order it, and it can be sent to you. One thing that I do want to point out, which you probably cannot see, is Linda put on the most adorable ladybugs. Those aren't included, but if you happen, I have a lot of buttons. So if you happen to love buttons and have some ladybugs.
It is looking at you, it's so sweet.
The other possibility, I have a whole bunch of strawberry buttons.
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
I could put around it. So, do you want me to talk about this?
Sure, yep.
Okay.
That's why I brought it out.
All right, I guess I'm not done. As you may be aware of, and I think somebody might talk to you more about this, we have half packs, okay? And this is 5 half-yard cuts. And then we have a choice of patterns. If you've been in here, they're all hanging up in the store, right above the door where you come into the classroom.
And we showed them last week on
showed
Facebook
them
Live.
that we did a field trip out into the store, and we showed them all to you. And we didn't have the tote done. So I used this pack to create this tote. Now this is a big tote. I keep trying to pull the string off. It's part of the fabric. So it is meant to be a crossbody. So the straps are really, really long. You wouldn't have to make them that long. And I got news for you. This doesn't cross my body, but hey, for some of you skinny people. All right, it is a big one, okay? It is like 20 inches wide. It has pockets. This is a pocket, by the way. I couldn't figure out why it was called Tippy Tote until I did the pocket. And then I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Because it's set on point, but it's a full pocket. So you can put your cell phone in there, whatever. I added the button. Okay, like I said, I got a million buttons. Then inside it has more pockets. And what you do is you cut them, or don't cut them. You sew them on and then sew the pockets the size you want. So I made some big ones and I made a couple small ones for pens and pencils and stuff like that. And you don't have to do the fabrics in this order. I made that as the top, but when I've made purses, they always tell you to put a light color in the bottom so you can find everything. So I put the light one on the bottom. Now it might get a little dirty, but you know what? They wash. There's nothing in this that's not washable.
That would be a great tote to bring an unfinished quilt top.
Yes.
To bring it in to be quilted.
It would also be a great tote to carry around while you're shop hopping.
Also true.
So, because you can put everything in it. Might get a little heavy, but it's a big one. Now, I don't know that you'll see this because I'm so short, but see, it's quite long. And I'm all wound up. So it's quite long, it's a big one, okay? So that is another option. You don't have to do it with this size, okay, or with this fabrics. You can pick any of the half
packs.
I can't say it. So we just wanted you to see that because it's a new one that we got done, and I have another one.
And there goes tipping.
It's tipping as we speak. So now there's options here. You could, it takes some batting, which isn't included. So if you, the next one I make, I'm going to use Soft and Stable, which is thicker and stands up. If you've ever seen our stand up and tote notice, it stands up because that's thick. So it'll take quite a bit of it because it's a big one, but you could do that if you want. Another thing that I would do is I would put, I take and make a sleeve, and then I put the stiff stuff that we have here, and I double it, and I quilt on it, and I put it in the bottom, and that way it holds the bottom out. This has got like a 6-inch bottom. It's 6 inches wide, so that makes for, it'll stand up better if you do that. So there's options, but we have the packs here if you're at all interested in them. So, all right, I'm going to turn it over to Brenda because she's got something really, really, really cool to
Brenda
show you.
is our guest star today. Yeah. She's normally behind the laptop, but
I don't know, really want to tell you to tie it under a necklace. It just might click.
Good morning. I hope this stays on because it's a little... All right, I am going to show you Yo-Yo Pouch. This is a class that is next Friday, June 16th, from 10 to 1. It doesn't require a sewing machine. I love to quilt obviously, but I like to do all kinds of crafts. So I try to find a class that maybe doesn't require a machine, that's more of a craft, and this was the perfect one. I saw these on I think, Pinterest, and I kind of became obsessed. It's a standard, I think it's like a 9x5 pouch. And then you make yo-yos and put them, I use some permanent, I don't sew them on. I use a permanent glue called Fabri-Tac. It's a permanent fabric adhesive, and I will supply the glue. But they're wonderful. They hold a lot. I made some for Christmas for some teenage girls, and it was fun because I put, you know, like lip gloss and candy and gift cards and different things inside. But you start with a blank pouch like this, and I believe they are, doesn't say, but I think it's like 9x5. And then you use a yo-yo maker.
Do you want me to pull that closer?
Yeah. And this is how big it is. So this particular pouch has 8 yo-yos on it. So you just need 8 squares of fabric that are, let's see, probably 3 inches, because you're going to trim it. But you use this yo-yo maker. I mean, for years, people made yo-yos by hand, you know, with a circle, and they were easy, but this yo-yo maker is the greatest thing. They are perfect every time. So I'm going to show you how to make yo-yos with a yo-yo maker, and then we'll glue them on, and you don't have to do a straight line. I wanted to show you there's all different kinds of yo-yo makers. I have a shamrock, a flower, different circles, but my favorite one is a heart. And so
I can hear the oohs and ahs from here.
I did a pouch with little yo-yo hearts and used all pinks and reds.
Can I pull that up so
Sure.
they can see them close? They're so cute.
And the thing is once you learn how to use this yo-yo maker, the standard little round one, and I think this is it's considered size small, then you can start using different shape yo-yo makers. You can do hearts and 4-leaf clovers, and they're just a lot of fun, and it'll be a very fun class, and it's quick. You should leave with a finished product, which is always a nice thing when you take a class. And I hope you sign up. We'll have fun, and I believe that's it.
No sewing machine.
No sewing machine, yes. It's all hand sewing. So that's kind of makes it even better, because it's less stuff you have to haul.
It's a portable project
Yes, it's
too.
a portable project.
If you do things where you have to sit and wait or whatever,
Exactly.
it's a great project to have on hand.
And they make great makeup bags or gift bags, fill them with candy and give them to people. I have one that if I'm doing a hand sewing project, sometimes I can fit my little scissors, my threads, and everything all in a pouch. So please sign up. It'll be a fun class, and I hope to see you next Friday.
That will be a fun class.
Back to Tara.
Back to me.
All right. So, thanks for sticking with us. We have just a couple of things left, and that is our 3-2-1, which we try to do at the end of every broadcast. But before I do that, I wanted to say, I haven't said this in a while, but I think it's valuable. So if you have watched this and you're like, oh, I wonder if they have any of those left, or oh, I want to see more about something. On our website, which is www.townandcountryquiltshop.com, there's a tab at the top that says Facebook Live. If you click on that, you can see everything that we've talked about today. And most weeks that's going to be the case, although sometimes not everything is on the website, but if we can get it there, we do. And so that's a nice little summary for you to go get more information or order something if you want to. So I just wanted to let you know that that was a thing that you can do. All right, so now another thing. We wanted to, every week we also do a comment winner. And so the more times you comment, the more likely you are to win. And so this week's recipient is going to win this package of Schmetz Universal Needles, because who doesn't need needles? So that's going to be our prize. And who's our winner?
Betty Snyder
Betty
needs some.
Snyder.
Woohoo!
So Betty, we're gonna have these at the counter for you, and you are our winner chicken dinner. So congratulations.
And be sure to ask for them because sometimes we forget.
Yep, we'll put a post-it with her name on it this time, maybe. Actually, we'll do that right now.
Right this minute.
Snyder. There, I'm taking care of it. I don't have to forget it later. Because I never do that. All right, so last thing we're going to do is our 3, 2, 1. So this week, and we didn't do this last week, so
No.
I don't know if anybody missed it, but this week, our $3 fabric is going to be this blue, black, white, and
Lime green.
lime green fabric. There's plenty of it on there if you're looking for a backing. And that's going to be $3 a yard. Irene's going to hold it up a little bit closer for you. And that will be, it's listed on the website, and it also will be parked right in front of the register. So a lot of times those don't last the week.
Nope.
So,
Okay,
if you want it, go ahead. The 2-1, this is so cute. I love this. This is called a selvaged pincushion. I'll have Irene hold that closer. That utilizes the very edge of the fabric, so you don't waste a thing. And that is a pincushion. It's normally priced at $5.99, even though that sticker says something different.
It does. I have my finger over it.
Oh, okay. But the price for now is $3. So that is such a cute little pattern, and you can just use like a fat quarter for the back, and then foundation, quilt batting, and 2 squares of polyfill, I think it says. I'm reading the back. And just stuff it, stick a button on it, and you got a little pincushion. So that's going to be a fun project for some. And then those patterns are $3 each. We'll keep those up by the register too. And then the 1 is something that we have 1 left of. And that is a Clover mini retractable measuring tape.
It's cute.
Normally priced
Look how
at
cute it is.
$6.95. I think that's right.
Yes.
And it's going to be $2. So first one to either comment on it or come into the shop or order it online is the one who's going to get to take it home. And that is our 1 thing. So we just wanted to say thank you for joining us for this week's Facebook Live. Thank you for not laughing at I can see my reflection, laughing at our headgear because it's super fun. And where else can you wear these things? I think Irene used to wear the hat into Walmart when we had the Santa hat, remember that?
Yep, I did.
Yeah, but she's a braver soul than I am. All right, so thank you for joining us, and we hope you've had some fun with us and learned some stuff and become inspired, and we hope to see you in the shop soon. Bye-bye.